Aloha guys, welcome back to Hanapoli Farms. My name is Kellen. In today's video I wanted to show you how to propagate your own ulu. If you're someone who's been looking to plant more ulu, whether in pots or in the ground, don't really want to buy the ones that are already established in pots and buy from a third-party company or maybe someone on Facebook Market or wherever, because they can be kind of pricey. So this video is for you because I want to show you how to propagate your own. And you'll get, as long as you have a neighbor, friend, or place that you can basically get cuttings with permission, this video is for you. I want to show you how to propagate them properly because I have a couple that I've done this past couple of months, and I want to show you how I did it. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, let's walk over to one of my older ulu trees that I have. It's still a baby, it's still small, but if you can see right over here, skinny limb. Now, this one I also did as a cutting, and I put straight into the ground. This was maybe about a year. This one was about maybe a year and a half, I want to say. But this started off as a cutting. I got it from the main makua plant or tree. I got it from the main makua, and I just stuck it in the ground. It was half this size when I first got it, and so I just stuck it in. And it's been doing well ever since. I have a drip line going to it so that it gets watered. Okay, so when you take a cutting, that's the question, is when you get a cutting from a main parent tree, how do you get it from the cutting to in the ground to where it's sprouting? So this right here is the magic plant. This is called Aloe. Here in Hawaii it's called Aloe. I know people in the continental United States say that this is Aloe, but for us people out here in Hawaii, I grew up calling it Aloe. So basically, when you get your cutting, your ulu cutting, what you want to do is, for demonstration purposes, I will get this one. Just peel this off, and now what I'm gonna do is, okay, maybe I should open this up a little bit. Just get your hands dirty, who cares? Anyways, so I'm just gonna rub, just get it all, and if it can go inside, even better. There, got it in. Because you want that like this. I like seeing this film. This is what you want. Okay. Why I like to use Aloe, it's pretty much the same thing. If you don't have access to Aloe, to this, you can get that that hormone powder that you can buy in the store, in like the big box chain stores or your local hardware or garden store, supply store. But here I wanted to take you to the ulu that I planted several months ago. It's about, I want to say, a month and a half. And this cutting, so basically this one right here, this one is pretty cool because this was basically the makua trees over there, and it was sending off roots, and the root systems, sometimes the keiki would pop up. So this one came with, this root system came with two. I didn't want to separate them, and they came out with two shoots, and the root system extends to here. That's why the paper's here. Extends right here, and it ends like over here. So this is a pretty long one. This one I would say, because I kept the middle, but then I would say about, there's 6 inches of root here and 6 inches of root there, and I just placed it right in the ground. I didn't have a pot wide enough to handle that, so that's why she is in the ground. And same thing when I got this one, when I got this keiki, the root systems, I got my Aloe and I lathered it. I basically soaked the root. I got a nice consistency, gel consistency, thickness on the root itself, and then I placed her right inside. Prepping the actual taproot again is making sure you really lather the roots with that Aloe so that it allows it to heal and to to start actually rooting. If you don't have access again to Aloe or Aloe, make sure you get that rooting hormone that you can buy in the stores, and make sure you coat it with that, stick it in the ground, and then when you're covering it with soil. I was cutting the grass. Look how beautiful that is. That's gonna get big. It's gonna take a while for this to grow, but I'm just glad that, you know, she's rooting. But soil wise, make sure you have a mixture of coconut. I put coconut core, some perlite, and the actual soil that's back here. So I mixed that in, and then you can't see it as much, but let me move back a little bit. But newspaper, cover it with either mulch, newspaper, brown paper, cardboard paper, whatever you have access to, just to hold that moisture in. It gets hot back here. Okay, now let's take a look at another example. Oh, I have pohina hino growing here, and pohina. I also have pohina hino growing right next to it. So that could possibly contribute to its growth as a companion plant. But then there's also weeds back here, so you know, I have all these weeds back here as well, which I don't mind. Add nutrients. Okay, so this example right here, it just started. I was losing hope for this parrots. So I was losing hope a little bit for these two. This is one root system. It extends up to here and ends over here. Lathered it with Aloe and the same soil. So coconut core and the local soil back here. And then look, right there, she just popped up not too long ago. I would say these two in the back, I would say about a month and a half to 2 months. Pretty soon it'll get bigger like the other one I showed you previously, and some of these will start showing. I don't see anything growing on this side, but this side is starting to show some good signs of hope. It's regreening, so that's awesome. I have a dripper over here, and everything looks like it's going good. I also have pohina hino growing right next to it, so that might contribute to, you know, the companion planting, holding in the moisture with this newspaper, good soil, and a good dripper system for watering. And also as well the Aloe, making sure I lather the root system with the Aloe. Okay, or again the rooting hormone, the powder you can buy from the stores. Let's check out some of my natives over here. Oh, the really is really taking off. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Dripper right there, newspaper. Really is happy. And we move on over here. My Akia is doing really well. Didn't get this not too long ago, maybe a month ago, but she's happy. Okay, now moving on. This is an example of in the pot, growing an ulu in the pot with cuttings from like a branch, you know, branch cuttings. And I have one where it was a root system from the main tree. And let me explain this. So this is from, so let's start with the branch cuttings. I basically did the same thing. I lathered the actual stem with the Aloe, coated it, and just stuck it right in there. And maybe about a month or so, yeah, about a month, I started getting these guys. These guys started popping up. That's when I knew, okay, this method works. And the thing is, when you do it the branch method or even the root system method like this one, the chances of it rooting it's kind of high, but you got to make sure that you water and you just watch it close by. See this one right here? This is the root system is right here. And it goes about to here, and then I have about 1, 2, 3, got 4 cakier stems coming out, and out of the 4 so far, only this one started shooting a leaf out, which tells me that it's a success rate right here. Now this stem right here, I don't see anything just yet, but I'm not gonna give up on it because I didn't give up on these guys. Okay, but and again, it's in companion planted with the Aloe Nui Wahine. This is like the faux mint of Hawaii. It's native to Hawaii. These guys, when they fall off, they're seeds and they grow pretty rapidly. They're pretty resilient, but these are cool. They don't smell like mint, but they look like it. But yeah, this one's growing right here. Root, and this branch cutting, it's taking root. So there's your proof. There's my proof that you can grow it in the pot. It's about a month and a half for this. Be patient. You can grow it in the ground. Okay, so just to reiterate, just to repeat, make sure you have your cuttings. It can be from a stem, the root system straight from the makua plant. Make sure you have your aloe or the rooting powder from the store. Those are, you want to get one or the other. Make sure you lather the root, lather the bottom of the stem, and then you just stick it right into the ground. Make sure the soil is good, copepore, you got perlite, good drainage on it, and make sure you keep it covered with mulch or newspaper, cardboard, whatever you can find or have at your disposal. And then just wait a couple months. Patience is the key. So like a month and a half, 2 months at best, and you have blue trees. Right? But again, you can also buy the ones that are in the pot that are $50, $60, or maybe you can find some cheaper or someone donates to you. But this is the way if you can have the patience, you can grow your own at home in the pot or in the ground. Okay. Other than that, thank you for watching. If any questions at all, leave a comment below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, follow, and I'll be sure to be posting more episodes every week. And yeah, happy new year to everybody, and I'll see you on the next episode.